Good evening. We are going to get started here tonight. So if we could find our seat. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is John Haas. I am the director here at the Pankow Center, and we certainly appreciate all of you coming out tonight to honor our seniors here at the Pankow Center. Before we get started, there are some special guests here that I would like to announce and point out to all of us. First of all, we're very excited and thankful that we have our school board secretary, Mrs. Sharon Ross, here with us. Our superintendent and leader of our school district, Mr. Eric Edoff. And another individual who will be joining me out on stage quite a bit tonight. He does everything from evaluate our staff to sometimes rolling up his sleeves and doing a little plumbing around here. That's our associate director, Mr. Dean Sablehouse. There are 4 staff members that won't make it up on stage tonight, but we certainly wouldn't be able to keep this moving seamlessly tonight if it wasn't for their assistance. Our career development facilitator, who really helped us with the whole scholarship application process. She's around here. If you're out here, Anna, there she is back there, Mrs. Anna Geekus. Helping our students find their seats and then eventually make their way up here in a few moments. Our 2 teacher consultants, Mrs. Leslie Wheelock and Mrs. Lisa Shea. And backstage, you probably haven't seen her and you may not see her later tonight. One of our cognitively impaired instructors, oh, there she is, Mrs. Leanne D. Mercurio. Certificates tonight. After the students get their cords, they'll see her in the back hallway. The last group I'd like to thank is backstage here. And if it wasn't for their professionalism, their expertise, and most of all, their desire to form a relationship with your student, our Pankow staff is second to none. Our instructors in every one of our programs, it makes Dean's job and my job coming to work just an incredible pleasure. Our staff here at the Pankow Center, who you will see come out here once, at one point or another, I just want to give them a round of applause right now because they are incredible people. It's a special night, and I'm going to be honest, I've done this a few times now. We got a packed house in terms of family, friends, and students here. Pankow's a unique school, and what it does is it offers a lot of unique opportunities that frankly not only do a lot of other schools in this area not provide, but really schools across the state not provide. It is just a unique facility that we're certainly fortunate to be a part of. We're going to honor some students tonight that took extreme advantage of these opportunities. What might seem like little silos of programs, really, it's really a seamless opportunity of authentic learning. A lot of these students cross over from career and technical education with our math science program. We have performing arts students who do the same. We have students that are in multiple career and technical education programs. So not only did they do extremely well, but they really took advantage of opportunities that a lot of students in our area don't get. We are going to honor 3 major programs tonight. Like I mentioned a second ago, career and technical education. We have an individual in our performing art program that will be recognized tonight, and then our seniors in our math, science, and technology program will be honored. To get it kicked off, our career and technical education program, the criteria that earned an honor cord tonight was that they had to be enrolled in 4 semesters of at least 1 program. Most were in multiple programs. And in those first 3 semesters, they had to have earned at least a B+ average or a 3.3 GPA. They will be receiving a maroon and silver honor cord and receiving a certificate backstage. Students, when you're dismissed, just a reminder, when you get back in here, please keep the noise down. It kind of sounds like a buzz out here if we don't keep it down. So please be silent when you come out here to make it up to the stage. And to do the announcing of each of the programs and students, I'm going to bring out our Associate Director, Mr. Dean Sablehouse.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Honors Night. Throughout the Achievement Awards portion of this evening, I'm going to be calling up and requesting the program instructors to join me on the stage to honor our students. Our first couple of programs, we're going to recognize all of our auto technology and auto collision students together. So from our auto collision and refinishing program, please welcome Mr. Richard Stumpf. From our auto technology department, two teachers, Mr. Ken Kramer and Mr. Dan Schwartz. For auto collision and refinishing, Eldon Delich. For automotive collision and refinishing, Dustin Gigich. For automotive technology, all the way through level 3, and automotive collision and refinishing, Connor Handy. For automotive collision and refinishing, and automotive technology, all the way through level 3, Jaden Hugo. For automotive collision and refinishing and criminal justice, Dominic Miles Webb. For automotive collision and refinishing, Christopher Rush. For automotive collision and refinishing and construction technology through level 2, Andrew Sekira. For automotive technology 3 and automotive collision and refinishing, Trevor Sorrell. For automotive technology and mechatronics, Michael Berry. For automotive technology and automotive collision and refinishing, Benjamin Relia. For automotive collision and refinishing and automotive technology, Matthew Wisniewski. For automotive technology and horticulture science, Jacob Blodgett. For automotive technology through level 3, William Ehlert. If Mr. Adam Sanborn can please join me on the stage. Right up there. Where's your applause? Right here. Mr. Sanborn teaches our C# programming for game design course, also AP Computer Science Principles. For C# programming and game design and Java programming, Tyler McQuillan. For C# programming and game design, Shane Thomas. For C# programming and game design, Tariq Wheatley. Now, if I could have Mr. Mannanen, who teaches both our CAD design course and construction technology. Perfect, thank you, Brendan. For CAD drafting and mechatronics, Brendan Burns. For CAD drafting, Chase Johnstone. For CAD drafting and MST, he'll be honored once again, Corey Major. For construction technology, automotive technology, and mechatronics, Xavier Adams. For construction technology, Blake Cotis. For construction technology and criminal justice, Gary Downing. If Mr. Grindham could join me on the stage, please. Mr. Grindham is our criminal justice instructor. A little hard on the eyes, but we like it. Sometimes. For criminal justice, Jacob Fournier. For criminal justice and medical assisting, Savannah Secura. If Chef Scott Satterley could join me on the stage, please. The busiest man at Pinkin. All right. I got it. For culinary arts, Jarrett Bataya. For culinary arts, advanced kitchen manager and graphic arts and design technology, Jasmine Cotlid. For culinary arts, Michael Hallman. For culinary arts, advanced kitchen manager, Madeline Hutchinson. For culinary arts, Sarah Ip. For culinary arts, Anthony Lumetta. For culinary arts, Faith Thompson. Representing our early childhood education program this evening is Mrs. Claudia Lanza Hoffbauer. For early childhood education and medical assisting, Jasmine Brown. For early childhood education and culinary arts, Georgina Hoffbauer. For early childhood education and medical assisting, Brianna Palmer. For early childhood education, Delaney Patras. For early childhood education, Nicole Rubino. Mr. Hintz can join me on the stage, please. Mr. Hintz teaches our graphic arts and design technology program. For graphic arts and design technology, Natalie Ayudo. If I could have both of our health occupations instructors, Mrs. Julia Cerati and Mrs. Crystal Remelius, combined they teach 4 different courses: sports medicine, health occupations 1, health occupations 2, medical assisting courses, and medical investigations. So. For health occupations 2, Christina Guitar. For health occupations 2, Mary McFadden. For health occupations 2, Emily Poppert. For health occupations 2, Mackenzie Schulte. For health occupations 2, Sarah Vassallo. For health occupations 2, Jamel Wynn. For health occupations 2 and medical assisting, Andrew Tazariq. For medical assisting, Jessica Cairns. For medical assisting and culinary arts, Alexis Lauren. For medical investigations, Sean McBride. And if Mrs. Shirley Totolo can join me on the stage, please. Mrs. Totolo teaches horticulture science and food science. For horticulture science 2, Maria Jeroma. For horticulture science 2, Casey Allen. For horticulture science and health occupations 2, Emma Konkleski. For horticulture science, Melissa Sawicki. If Mr. Christian Seifin can join me on the stage, please. Mr. Seifin teaches a course we adopted 2 years ago called Mechatronics. For Mechatronics, Java programming, and PC servicing and networking, Cully Fink. For Mechatronics, Stephen Gazowski. For Mechatronics, Evan Bogart. Mrs. Cerati, can you come back out, please? Thank you. There's quite a list here. For sports medicine, physical and occupational therapy, and culinary arts, Kai Bell. If Mr. Hirtier can join me on the stage, please. Mr. Hirtier teaches PC servicing and networking and also Java programming. For PC servicing and networking and Java programming, Justin Keller. For PC servicing and networking, Connor Cole. For PC servicing and networking, Justin Teller. And if Mr. Kaufman can join me on the stage, please. Mr. Kaufman teaches TV and broadcast journalism and English broadcast journalism. For TV and broadcast media, Jacob Ashba. For TV and broadcast journalism and medical investigations, Parker Brown. For TV and broadcast media and graphic arts and design technology, Anna Hadfield. TV and Broadcast Media and Broadcast Journalism, Noah Hudson Peralta. For TV and Broadcast Media and Broadcast Journalism, Shane Verkes. For Broadcast Journalism, James Abbott. For Broadcast Journalism, Lauren Bayless. For Broadcast Journalism and Auto Collision and Refinishing, Jack Braithwaite. For Broadcast Journalism, Matthew Kasani. And if Mr. Erickson can join me on the stage now, please. Mr. Erickson is our Panko Performing Arts English Theater and Acting instructor. He's in his 11th year, I think, in the program. One of the most unique programs in the state. We love having him here. He's here to honor one student this evening. Elizabeth? Here we go. So our next senior to be honored is Elizabeth Saluski from the Panko Performing Arts English Acting Program. Though Panko no longer has an English Acting Grade 12 program, Elizabeth was approved by Mr. Erickson to complete an independent study in play production for her English credit, while also assisting him with the freshman English acting classes. She's maintained all the GPA requirements while enrolled with Mr. Erickson the last 4 years and is earning a Pankow Honor Cord. Also, Elizabeth is being recognized this evening for her achievement in horticulture science, food science, and early childhood education. Elizabeth Silver. Before I bring up our next group, my pacing was a little fast here, and I forgot to mention one thing. One of the students that was just up here in our TV broadcast media group, Lauren Bayless, was recently recognized by the Michigan Department of Education Office of Career and Tech Ed. She got a certificate of recognition and what is called a Breaking Traditions Award. Lauren is the Breaking Traditions Award is an award given to students, or recognition given to students who are breaking gender traditions in their industry. And TV and broadcast media is it's an industry that has historically been dominated by men, and Lauren is out there kicking it every day and doing a wonderful job. If you haven't seen any of her productions that she's put forth on PBS NewsHour and anything that we posted through our YouTube channel and such, it's just a real honor to have her as a student. She's going to go far from here on out. And I know she's going into sound audio production, I believe, and just going to do wonderful. So, Lauren, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you when you were up here. The next group of seniors to be honored come from our MST program. This is the 9th graduating MST class in L'Anse Creuse Public Schools history. These students chose to attend Pankow for math and science, the majority of whom started together in their 9th grade year. This academic cohort is what remains from a group that started at, I believe, 112 students, and they've made it through the rigors of this program. Since Pankow is not a comprehensive high school, there really are no published reports to indicate how our MST students perform as a cohort group. We have, however, pulled out data specific to our MST students, and I'd like to share a very powerful statistic as it relates to this graduating class. The state average composite score on the SAT last year was 1,000 out of a possible 1,600. The neighboring International Academy of Macomb program that many of these students were likely accepted to, but chose MST, had an SAT composite average of 1,255 out of 1,600. This graduating class had an SAT average composite score of 1,303. That's very impressive. It's deserving, obviously, of our recognition to not only our students, but the teachers who serve them daily. So there are several different types of awards and designations that these students may receive this evening. The first is an award of completion. This is for students that have completed 3 to 4 years of the MST program, and they will be receiving a medal and a certificate. There's also an award of participation. These students have completed 1 to 2 years of the MST program. There are also 2 different awards of accomplishment. The first is students who have participated in the Nu Alpha Theta Math Service Organization. These students will receive an honor cord to designate this accomplishment. And we also have a special award of accomplishment for students participating in the Science National Honor Society, and they will receive a pin to designate this accomplishment. And lastly, students who have completed 4 years in the MST program with a B+ or better average will receive the designation with honors, or with high honors, I'm sorry, and they will also receive a panko maroon and gray honor cord. I'm reminded here that individual math and science honor cords will be distributed to students at the L'Anse Creuse High School and L'Anse Creuse High School North honors nights. These are just panko specific, okay? If the MST teachers could join me on the stage, please. Ms. Rhonda Delaberti, Mrs. Allison Garmo, Mrs. Anne Marie Duncan, Mrs. Lori Ferrari, Mr. Jim Nectarline, and Ms. Jane Mitchell. For MST program completion with honors, Benjamin Agnello. For MST program completion with honors, Mallory Allard. For MST program completion with honors, Zachary Barrett. For MST program completion, Hunter Benevich. For MST program completion with honors, Matthew Bingham. For MST program completion with honors, Tyler Bauer. For MST program completion with honors, Brooke Boyce. For MST program completion, Shannon Boyle. For MST program completion with honors, Jessica Bruce. For For MST program completion, Juliana Bruno. For MST program completion, Tyler Cartledge. For MST program completion with honors, Jonathan Clever. Stand up, Mrs. Ferrari. For MST program completion with honors, Leah Cook. For MST program completion, Kathleen Costello. For MST program completion with honors, Caitlin Daly. For MST program completion, Morgan Deal. For MST program completion, Jillian DeBruni. For MST program completion with honors, Reed Durbush. For MST program completion, Shane Eastman. For MST program completion, Catherine Elliott. For MST program completion, Jessica Evans. For MST program completion, Riley Fackler. For MST program completion with honors, Dylan Ferris. For MST program completion, April Garcia. For MST program completion with honors, Shannon Brzezinski. For MST program completion with honors, Joshua Hybeck. For MST program completion with honors, Natalie Hano. For MST program completion with honors, Jonathan Hellner. For MST program completion, Hannah Jaworski. For MST participation with honors, William Jin. For MST program completion with honors, Adam Kasimovich. For MST program completion, Michael Kraft. For MST program completion with honors, Nathan Kramer. For MST program completion, Claire Blanco. For MST program completion with honors, Corey Major. For MST program completion, Olivia Maggie. For MST program completion with honors, Sydney Ogilvy. For MST program completion with honors, Brendan Oprinsky. For MST program completion with honors, Lauren Pereno. For MST program completion with honors, Jake Pozar. For MST program completion with honors, Madison Pritchett. For MST program completion, Leah Perrette. For MST program completion with honors, Ryan Repka. For MST program completion with honors, Braden Roberts. For MST program completion with honors, Christian Roberts. For MST program completion with honors, Callie Robinson. For MST program completion with honors, Anthony Sikowski. For MST program completion, Nicole Schneider. For MST program completion, Graham Seligan. For MST program completion with honors, Mila Seminishin. For MST program completion, Hannah Sheridan. For MST program completion, Julie Smith. For MST program completion with honors, Elliot Sobosinski. For MST program completion with honors, Jordan Stacy. For For MST program participation with honors, James Sun. For MST program completion with honors, Summer Sun. For MST program completion with honors, Abigail Sipnewski. For MST program completion and health occupations, Jessica Kariainen. For MST program completion with honors, Jonathan Vespa. For MST program completion with honors, Angelina Jessica Pita. For MST program completion with honors, Jenna Volinsky. For MST program completion with honors, Maxwell Vreeman. For MST program completion with honors, Peyton Walsh. For MST program completion with honors, Ethan White. For MST program completion with honors, Dylan Wismont. All right, that concludes the achievement portion of the evening. For MST program completion with honors, Alyssa Longo. All right, thank you. Now if we could have Mr. Haas back up to the podium.
Before we move to the scholarship portion, we just want to take a couple moments to recognize a pretty accomplished group of students. At Penco, we ended up sharing with L'Anse Creuse High School and L'Anse Creuse High School North a total of 26 of the 38 valedictorians being recognized between the two schools, and one of the two salutatorians. And it's just a moment for us to call them out on stage and just have them recognized here in front of all of us for one big round of applause, because 4 years of hard work, they make us all real proud. And what we especially like here at Panko is that the majority of them came here at one point or through 4 years as part of their 4 years here in high school. So, starting with L'Anse Creuse High School, we had 5 of the 11 valedictorians come through Panko. All 5 were part of the MST program. When I call your name, please come on out. Very first one, come on out right next to the podium so we can make a long line across the stage here. From the MST program, Jonathan Clever. From MST, Madison Pritchett. From MST, Mila Seminishin. From MST, Jonathan Vespa. And our 5th valedictorian from L'Anse Creuse High School that comes to Panko from MST, Maxwell Bremen. From High School North, we had our salutatorian from the Culinary Arts Program, Sarah Ipp. And 21 of the 27 High School North valedictorians came through, starting with a student from MST and the Culinary Arts Program, Zachary Barrett. From MST, Tyler Moore. From MST, Brooke Boyce. From MST, Leah Cook. From MST, Connor Zarnecki. From MST, Caitlin Daly. From MST, Shannon Brzezinski. From MST, Natalie Haino. From MST, Jonathan Hellner. From MST, William Jin. From MST, Adam Kosomovich. Kasimovich. From MST, Alyssa Longo. From MST, Corey Major. From our early childhood program, Delaney Patras. Another bell from the early childhood program, Nicole Rubino. From MST and Mechatronics, Anthony Sikowski. From MST, James Sun. From MST, Summer Sun. From MST, Abigail Sanuski. From MST, Angelina Vita. And from MST, Peyton Walsh. These students took advantage of diverse programming that our district provides here, not only in our MST program, but our Career Tech Ed program as well. There's a lot of people to help them along the way. A lot of them are backstage, a lot of them are at their home school, but we couldn't let these guys get off stage without the parents of these young men and women to please stand so we can give you a round of applause and congratulate you. So please stand, parents. Students, thank you if you could exit right back out the door where your certificates are, we'll get moving with the rest of the program. Thank you. The next portion is our scholarship portion. We have a variety of categories, a variety of donors. Some of the scholarships are from our community. Some of the scholarships are fundraised monies that our different programs here at Panko did throughout the year to be able to recognize 1, 2, or 3 different students for their hard work. We thank everyone for the generous donations if it came from the community. Every one of these students is so very deserving. And our first scholarship to get things kicked off tonight is from our L'Anse Creuse Foundation and the Glenn Peters Memorial Scholarships. And to do the presenting is our Secretary of the School Board, Mrs. Sharon Ross.
Good evening. So right up here. So I am here to represent the L'Anse Creuse Foundation, and I'm just going to share a little bit about what the foundation is and what it does for those of you who are unfamiliar with it. The foundation is a nonprofit community group dedicated to obtaining additional resources for students within the district to enhance educational opportunities and to provide scholarships. Thanks to generous support from the community and employees throughout the district, the L'Anse Creuse Foundation has been able to remain a positive influence in helping students to succeed and to learn. To date, the foundation has awarded approximately $590,000 in grants and scholarships to L'Anse Creuse students and to teachers. For over 25 years, the foundation has sponsored a grant program that rewards teachers for innovative instructional ideas. Last year, the foundation awarded over $15,000 in grants for students to enjoy many wonderful and invaluable educational experiences, such as Let's Go 3D and LC, and The Circle of Life, Did the Lion King Get It Right? To encourage continued learning opportunities beyond high school, the foundation also provides academic, vocational, community service, and alternative education scholarships. Once again this year, the foundation offered $8,000 to outstanding students at both of our comprehensive high schools, and through the Pauline Pavlik Memorial Scholarship, $1,000 to our alternative education students. The foundation has also supported district-wide events such as the Physics Boat Regatta at the high school level, kindergarten orientation, and has also supported the Community Action Coalition's Dialogue Day. Tonight, I'd like to congratulate the following students who are the recipients of this year's Glenn Peters Memorial Scholarship for Career Technical Education. So from L'Anse Creuse High School, Matthew Wisniewski. Also from L'Anse Creuse High School, Kai Bell. From L'Anse Creuse High School North, Madeline Hutchinson. And from L'Anse Creuse High School, Jalen Heron. shameless plug for the foundation. We are always looking for people to come and join us in our endeavors to help our students and our teachers. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of great things we do. So if you're interested, there's information on our website. Thank you.
Before we move to the next scholarship, we did have a student who came in, and I want to make sure that she gets recognized. If Mr. Heertier could join us out on stage. Mr. H had a wonderful student who got here, and we want to make sure that she gets honored for her achievement with an honor cord, Miss Shantice Myers. Our next scholarship is the Pearson Memorial Scholarship for Career and Technical Education. It's sponsored by the Rotary Club of Mount Clemens, and here to present is our MST instructor, Mrs. Lori Ferrari, with Salvatore D'Angelo from the Rotary Club. Thank you.
Is there a co-presenter? Okay, I guess I don't have a co-presenter, so I'm here by myself. All right, good evening. So I have the honor of presenting the Pearson Senior Memorial Scholarship offered by the Rotary Club of Mount Clemens. Any senior who earned at least 1 hour of credit at the Pankow Center was eligible for this scholarship, but students also needed to demonstrate academic achievement, character, citizenship, and leadership. Participation in extracurricular activities also was considered. This year, the members of the Rotary Club Scholarship Committee selected Mr. Dylan Ferris to receive their scholarship. Dylan is a senior in the Math, Science, and Technology program, and he's also enrolled in the Mechatronics course here at Pankow. I had Dylan as a student in class twice, and he's also been an active member in the MST Leadership Council, for which I was a co-sponsor. Over the past few years, I have seen how Dylan exemplifies the criteria of this award. Academic achievement. In the MST program, Dylan has completed a rigorous curriculum in mathematics and science, including 4 advanced placement courses. He also has completed several other AP courses at his home school in other content areas, yet he still maintains a GPA that made him eligible for National Honor Society and keeps him in the top 15% of his graduating class. Character and citizenship. Simply put, Dylan is kind, polite, thoughtful, and responsible. He's a model student, focused and diligent on completing his own homework and assignments, yet always willing to help others. Leadership. Dylan has been involved in the Boy Scouts of America for 7 years. He's earned community service for building and repairing structures at a local park, and he's also earned the rank of Eagle Scout, which is an honor achieved by only about 6% of all Boy Scouts. Extracurricular activities. Besides Leadership Council, Dylan also has participated in Mu Alpha Theta, which is our honorary mathematics fraternity here at Pankow, and the newly formed Science National Honor Society. Dylan earned more community service hours tutoring other students in both of these organizations. Dylan clearly demonstrates all the requirements in order to be eligible for this scholarship. He certainly is a most deserving recipient. It was a pleasure having Dylan as a student, and all of us here at Pankow wish him well next year as he continues his studies in civil engineering at the University of Toledo. Congratulations and go Rockets!
Our next scholarship is from the Selfridge Chesterfield Lions Club, and it is the Community Service Scholarships. The presenter tonight is from the Lions Club, Sean Balazic.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here again. This is my second year presenting to these students. For those of you that aren't familiar with Lions Club, we are the world's largest service organization. We are all completely volunteers. There's 1.4 million of us worldwide in over 205 countries around the world. Our main focus is on the visually impaired, but we also go into the hearing impaired, and our largest endeavor we are starting to tackle now is diabetes, as that is now the leading cause of blindness in the world. So for our scholarships, of course, we focus mainly on the community service that the students did. And we were blown away by all the applications that we received this year and the number of hours these students put in the variety of places that they did their services. We also looked at their history, family history, and their career choices, as we are part of the Selfridge Air Base as well. And so we kind of focus on public service careers such as police, military, fire, and first responders. And so this year, after going through and struggling and reading all the applications, we were able to come up with 2 awards this year. The first one goes to a student who has maintained a high GPA, has done a variety of community service hours, in fact, nearly 400 of them in their high school career. Part of the junior ROTC program, and is entering into a career of public service as well. And this one goes to Jacob Fournier. Again, our second scholarship goes to another student who has maintained a high GPA as well, over 80 hours of community service in very wide range of areas, as well as many extracurricular activities. And, well, I'm not going to go any farther because that last speech just named all of them. Those did a lot better job than me. This one goes to Dylan Ferris. And Dylan, you're getting an extra gift here with yours. You're getting my business card because I'm a vice president of a civil engineering company. So I'd love to talk to you anytime you have any questions. Thank you very much.
Our next scholarship is another scholarship from the Pearson Memorial Scholarship. This one is for a student who is in our construction CAD program. This one was also sponsored by the Rotary Club of Mount Clemens, and our presenter tonight is our CAD and construction tech instructor, Mr. Brian Manning.
Good evening, everyone. I always love these events. It's our favorite part of the job to celebrate the kids that we see come through our programs. So this recipient this year came through my CAD program. He entered my class with plenty of knowledge previously, and he told me along the way that he enjoyed the hands-on approach that we had in my class, because most of the stuff was theoretical. So he's pretty bright. As we entered the final months and weeks of the school year, he had many opportunities that kind of opened up for him. He was looking at U of M, he was accepted to Kettering, and we had lots of conversations about his future. During that time, he passed our SolidWorks certification test, which very few students passed first time, and he was able to do that, which looked great on his resume. And then during that time, he was hired for what is technically his first job at Fiat Chrysler through an internship at Kettering, which solidified his choice to go to Kettering. And I think this scholarship will fit nicely in his plans there. So I'm happy to announce our CAD/CAM Construction Pearson Scholarship to Corey Meza, one of your outstanding.
2 scholarships that could be presented at one time. We have our Mad Habit Creative TV and Broadcast Media Scholarship, as well as our Frederick B. Pankow Broadcast Journalism Scholarship, being presented tonight by our TV and Broadcast Media and Broadcast Journalism instructor, Mr. Michael Kaufman.
Wow. So, the Mad Habit Creative Scholarship. Mad Habit Creative has been an industry leader in creating unique content to promote local events in Macomb County, as well as filmmakers who span the globe. In fact, they were across in England just filming last night, and they finished up. So they said, can you give away that scholarship? I'm like, come on, get back here from England already, all right? We want to thank Mad Habit Creative for their continued support for our video students at Pankow. This year, they generously donated $1,000 to be shared between a graduating senior and an underclassman seeking a career in the film and video field. In order to move this along, will Jacob Ashba please join me while I say some nice things. As Jacob makes his way up to the stage, let me tell you a couple things about Jacob. He was awarded this year's Mad Habit Creative Scholarship because he was a leader in his class, frequently producing top quality videos. Jacob helped produce the award-winning MFG Day video, produced the Courageous Persuaders' first place public service announcement, earning him $2,000. And this is really cool, the top 10 in Toyota Teen Drive 365. That is a national contest that earned him only $2,500. He was also the in the Michigan Student Film Festival Best of Show winner, and was on the 2-person gold medal winning Skills USA video productions team. Jacob is one of the most driven students I know. He is heading off to Columbia with so many of my awesome students. I'm so excited for them. And for all those reasons and more, Jacob is a leader deserving of this scholarship. Congratulations, Jacob Ashba. Some more. The Pankow Broadcast Journalism Program awards a scholarship to a student annually who exhibits solid broadcasting skills, and in this case, this year is often thought of as the face of the program. Shane Verkest, please join me on stage. Shane is not only one of the anchors of Cruise Line, he has won numerous awards in his 4 years in the broadcast journalism program. Shane has been featured on PBS NewsHour, has been invited to Washington to help produce videos for PBS Student Reporting Labs, and has created numerous videos for PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Labs. In his sophomore year, Shane won the Courageous Persuaders Fan Favorite Award. In his junior year, he won the grand prize out of over 700 videos from over 40 states with over 900 students involved. A lot of you watch channels 2, 4, and 7, a little bit of 50, and you probably have seen Shane's face with some talking bottles. He has taken so many awards from the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association and the Michigan Student Film Festival. I can't name them all, and he was also nominated for an Emmy. And I'm serious, there is not enough time for me to share how much Shane has meant to this program and how much he has contributed. You'd be here all night, and I know you have many other things to do, so I just look forward to hearing all about Shane's future accomplishments, also at Columbia. And all I have left to say is congratulations, Shane.
Our next scholarship is our Automotive Collision Scholarship, and our presenter is our Automotive Collision Instructor, Mr. Richard Stump.
I have Matt Wisniewski join us on the stage? Matt happens to be in both auto technology and auto collision refinishing, so Mr. Kramer and I are going to present this scholarship together. In our programs, we encounter quite a few good young people. Skills in our field can be learned, but what cannot be learned are a good attitude and a good work ethic, and Matt has both of these. He is willing to undertake and work persistently on a task he is assigned. He is not stopped by difficulties and uses initiative to problem solve and complete his work. Employers constantly tell us how important a positive attitude is for a potential employee. Matt has this good attitude, and if either of us owned a shop, we would gladly hire him. It's this combination of work ethic and attitude that will allow Matt to succeed in any field he chooses. This is also why he is well deserving of this scholarship from the Auto Collision Refinishing Program for $250. Hopefully this will help him get started on a path to a successful career. Congratulations, Matt.
Mr. Kramer's going to join us back out here on stage. He's going to be presenting our Automotive Technology Scholarship.
Thank you for being here. Our program has a lot of young people, as Rich said, and we like to recognize the youngsters that do very well. I'm not supposed to say this, but Jalen Heron is one of my favorite students. You try not to show favoritism, but there are several aspects of his personality that make him outstanding. He is a bit quiet when you first start talking with him, but after that, not so much. I've known him for 2 years as a student, and in the 2 years that I have known him, he's shown great personal growth. He's gained a lot of maturity. He has an excellent work ethic, and he's a good problem solver. When he does work in the lab and that, he has excellent results. He's just very persistent at what he does, and he carries through with what he started. He also has a great sense of humor, which is a joy in the workplace. He has a good attitude when he comes in, and he's always very positive about things, and that's very important as well. I'm sure whatever he decides, whatever path he takes, he'll do very well in. He's very, just an excellent young person. So we're going to take this scholarship from the automotive program and give it to him and hope that he puts it toward furthering his education. He hasn't really decided on which school he wants to go to secondary yet, but this will be for him from the automotive program, technology program here at Pankow. Unfortunately, I don't think he's here tonight. He's got some stuff he had to get done, so. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Our next scholarships are going to be presented, our next scholarships are the MST Mu Alpha Theta scholarships being presented by our MST AP Calculus and Pre-Calculus instructor, Mrs. Anne-Marie Duncan.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of being here tonight as the sponsor of the Mu Alpha Theta chapter for the Mathematics, Science, and Technology program. Mu Alpha Theta is a nationally recognized mathematics fraternity composed of the top math students in the country. We are proud to be completing our 8th year as a Mu Alpha Theta chapter. Requirement for membership into the organization is an overall mathematics GPA of 3.0 through pre-calculus. The purpose of Mu Alpha Theta is to promote a positive awareness of and appreciation for mathematics. In addition, Mu Alpha Theta members participate in mathematics competitions, provide free tutoring, and promote and celebrate Pi Week with all the students and staff here at Pankow. Mu Alpha Theta is proud to be awarding 3 $350 scholarships with the intention that money will be used to purchase supplies and cover tuition expenses in college. Tonight's scholarship recipients were randomly selected from the Mu Alpha Theta seniors who received an honor cord earlier this evening and who completed the necessary scholarship application. Would the following students please come to the stage when I call your name to receive your Mu Alpha Theta scholarship? In alphabetical order, Dylan Ferris. Madison Pritchett. Angelina Vita. While we're waiting for these students to approach the stage, I would also like to take this time to say a big thank you to this year's officers. They truly did an outstanding job and were instrumental in helping our organization reach its goals. Our President, Angie Vita, Vice President, Ben Agnello, Secretary, Maddie Pritchett, Treasurer, Ethan Flosky. Thank you for your dedication and your support.
Our next scholarship is the National Technical Honor Society Scholarship, and the presenter is our sponsor for NTHS and one of our health services instructor, Mrs. Julia Cerati.
Tonight, I will be giving the award for the National Technical Honor Society. Every year we decide to honor a senior who is departing us. The students must communicate a strong and positive image at school and in the community and demonstrate high self-esteem, pride, and responsibility, and first and foremost be a part of the career and technical classes. Tonight we are honoring Sarah Ip. I'm going to talk about her a little bit while she makes her way up, if she's still here. So, Sarah is a third-year culinary art student here at Pankow. She's earned the Celebration of Excellence Award for 3 consecutive years. Sarah is a member of many extracurricular activities. She has taught tennis to the middle school and elementary students for 2 years and has served as a camp leader for 3 years. Sarah also works as a bakery assistant at a local bakery. Sarah is confident, talented, hardworking, a team player, as well as a team leader. Sarah aspires to become an executive pastry chef. She will be attending the Culinary Institute of America in New York in the fall to pursue her bachelor's degree in food science. Congratulations, Sarah.
Our next scholarship is from our Pankow Performing Arts Thespian Troupe 7494, and the scholarship presenter is our Pankow Performing Arts English and acting instructor, Mr. Kirk Erickson.
It is my honor to present the Thespian Scholarship to Elizabeth Selesky. Elizabeth, if you could make your way down here. The Pankow Performing Arts Acting Program is a unique program that gives students the opportunity to find their strengths and weaknesses and to do so in a supportive environment. I am fortunate enough to have been able to witness the growth of this young lady, and it has been nothing short of astounding. And now I'm going to talk directly to her. Elizabeth, you were my directed study student for 9th grade this year. You earned those students' trust, their loyalty, and yes, their love. You chose monologues for them. You found a personal connection with each and every one of those students. You challenged them with their scenes for scene day. You stood by them. You had them working with students they had never worked before with. As we all know, none of us are perfect. I am a testament to that, and there is always room for improvement. As a teacher, we sometimes have to figure out the right time to push, to cajole, to praise, raise expectations, but it is so rare for someone so young, indeed for any person, to openly accept constructive criticism, apply it, and then exceed all those expectations. You accepted criticism willingly, you immediately applied it. If I said something once, that was it. I never had to say it again. Everyone asks graduates, what are you going to do? Elizabeth is the first I've ever heard to say, I don't know. Well, I'm here to tell you, Elizabeth, that you are going to be successful no matter what you choose. Those who will work with you and be around your bright student spirit are going to be as lucky as I have been these past 4 years. Congratulations.
Our next scholarship is the Continental Canteen Career and Technical Scholarship, and our presenter tonight is our PC Servicing and Java Programming Instructor, Mr. Ian Hirte.
It is my honor to give this scholarship to a lucky student from Continental Canteen. If you guys don't know them, they are the company that actually vends all of our machines in here. Not only by doing that, they also offer a scholarship. I'd like to actually call the student up, Ethan Burnett. Is he here? Oh, all right, well, I'll still talk about him since he's not here. I've only had the luxury of knowing Ethan. This is his first year with my class, but Ethan is a model student that most kids should look up to. He is always early to class. He's always helping other students. He's very kind. He is one of the students that if you ever ask for a task to do, he's the one kid you know you can count on. He's very polite, very well organized, works great with others, works great with everybody in the class, and it's been my privilege to work with him this year. He actually told me not that long ago that he was looking forward to going to school to work for special education, which to me, having done that in the past, is a really great thing to my heart. So I'd just like to say congratulations to him, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the future.
We have two more. Our first one actually has 4 recipients, our Leon's 21 Restaurant Scholarship. The first 3 will be presented by our horticulture science instructor, Shirley Tutolo, and then the 4th will be presented by our culinary arts chef, Scott Satterley. But to bring out the first 3, Mrs. Tutolo.
Leon's Restaurant on Gratiot and 21 every year gives us scholarships. And I was just here yesterday and ate my dinner there. Their food is really good. Ling isn't here, Kui is here down here today, but Ling wanted to make sure that I let you guys know their food is so good, they win tons of awards. They recently won the Chinese Restaurant Foundation's Award, the Legacy Award, and they just won the Celebrating Decades of Excellence for 2019. So that's really good. They support us constantly, and it's always nice to hear back after this night that a bunch of you went out to eat at Leon's because they're open till 10 o'clock. So that's always really nice. Our first award winner is Lauren Lotz. Would you come down, Lauren? Well, Lauren is from L'Anse Creuse High School. She's completed 2 years at Pankow and plans to attend MSU in neuroscience. She's a hard worker, being a member of the National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, and Link Crew, and all while holding 2 jobs and maintaining a high GPA. She's also emerged as a leader among peers through her hard work and determination in school, and I'm sure Lauren will succeed in anything she chooses. Our next recipient is Emily Paupert. Emily. Nope, that's not her. There she is. Saw someone running, and I thought she was so excited she's running. So Emily is from High School North, and she's planning to go to Macomb Community College in the fall. She is a motivated, hardworking self-starter who continually makes an effort to improve herself and help those students who also need assistance. She's active in swimming and bowling and tries to be a good example for her teammates. Congratulations, Emily, on winning the Leon Scholarship. And the third recipient is Nicole Rubino. Nicole's been up here several times. I've seen her, so we all know Nicole. Nicole is from L'Anse Creuse North, and she is one of our Coal valedictorians. She plans to attend Oakland University in the fall, majoring in education. She's a hard worker and goes above and beyond to achieve the highest standard in all that she does. When something needs to be done, she can be found doing it. Congratulations, Nicole.
Hi, my name is Chef Scott Satterley. I'd like to thank the Leon family for all their support, everything they do. I truly appreciate your help with our programs. I'd like to announce Jasmine Cotledge as this year's recipient of our Leon scholarships. Jasmine, you can come back. Jasmine's been in our culinary program for the last three years. During this time, I've gotten to know Jasmine as a hardworking young lady with an abundance of perseverance and self-determination. Jasmine's excelled in her program because of her ambition to learn, her ability to push herself, and her natural talent for leadership. This year was one of my proudest years at Skills USA regional competition because Sarah and Jasmine took first and second place at the baking culinary competition, and they were within 1 point of each other. It took the judges about 20 minutes to decide who was going to be first place. Unfortunately, Sarah wasn't able to go to states, so Jasmine went in her place. I was exceptionally proud of how well Jasmine did. I'm amazed at Jasmine's talents. No matter what path she chooses for her career, she's going to be successful. It's been a pleasure having you, Jasmine, and I wish you luck in your career.
And our last scholarship is the Frederick V. Pankow Center's Most Outstanding Senior Scholarship Award, and this is being presented by our MST Geometry instructor, Mr. Jim Nectarline.
Good evening, everybody. So yeah, I'm here to, introduce the award winner of the Frederick V. Pankow Center Outstanding Scholarship, for seniors. And I'm not gonna lie, as I was watching all of you guys walk through here, I don't know if people realize just how competitive such an award must be, because surely these kids are remarkable in ways in which I imagine most of us will never know. But hopefully, certainly some of you guys get to see as their lives progress. The recipient of the reward this year is gonna be Angelina Vita. Can you come down? So one of the nice things, one of the great things about teaching freshmen is, actually one of the incredible things about teaching freshmen is they truly come in as kids. I mean, they're still a kid. And then you watch them walk along the stage and it's unbelievable how they transform and what they're capable of. You know, Angie was, when she came in, she was remarkably talented. She was always questioning whether or not she was good enough for Harvard. I mean, yes, immediately. Okay, I think within more than a month of her freshman year, it was clear just how capable she was. But it's not just her academics that make her so extraordinary. It's just her passion to help everybody else maybe have a better life. And she proved that this year, or last year, I guess it was, when she got the community to donate thousands of supplies for students that were living in poverty and things like that. High school students that were coming into this year, thousands of supplies. You wouldn't believe the amount of supplies that she was able to get her hands on to help kids that needed, the aid necessary to start school off with the necessary stuff. And that's just one of the things she did. But what amazes me even more is, if you knew Angie, you would have recognized her first and foremost by her laugh. I'm telling you, there's her happy laugh and there's her nervous laugh, and you know the two. They're both unique and truly extraordinary. But I would just like to say that here she is, this insecure freshman, wondering if she, like I said, if she has what it takes to succeed. And last year, she gets an internship through the American Library Association in Washington, D.C., where she creates a program called Books Outside the Box, which this freshman who walked in, 14 years old, just this tiny little kid who's only seen so much of the world, goes to a conference in Chicago to create a program. She presents in front of all these people a program, like I said, called Books Outside the Box to help elementary school kids gain cultural awareness. And it's just, once again, a privilege to be able to watch the transformation of these kids into adults. So with that said, congratulations.
We're going to move to our final piece of the program here. It is our 2019 Senior Merit Awards, and I'm going to ask that all of our instructors join us out here on the stage at this moment. They're going to grab a merit award and line up. The Merit Awards are distributed to a top student in every one of our programs. Each instructor is given a pretty difficult task of choosing their Merit Award recipient. What I'd like to do is call each one down. If you guys could hold your applause, and we'll give everyone one round of applause at the very end. We're going to start off with our MST Merit Award recipients. The entire program of teachers, our entire 6-person staff, deliberated on these individual awards and chose them by committee. Our MST Mathematics Merit Award recipient is Jonathan Clever. As the students, you guys get called down, please come on up on stage and find that particular teacher who will be presenting that to you. MST Science in Biology is Corey Mazer. Our MST Science Physics Merit Award recipient is Adam Kasumovich. Our MST Science Chemistry recipient is Maxwell Vreeman. And our overall MST Math and Science recipient is Angelina Vida. Our Panko English Acting Merit recipient is Elizabeth Saluski. Auto Collision, Christopher Rush. Auto Technology, Michael Ferry. Auto Technology 3, Nathaniel McQuillan. Our CAD Drafting, Chase Johnstone. Computer technology, Connor Cole. Computer programming, Shane Thomas. Construction tech, Gary Downing. Criminal justice, Savannah Secura. This was a first. In the 5-6 years I've been doing this, we had a student nominated for a merit award in 2 different programs, from culinary arts and from Miss Romelius in health services, Faith Thompson. Early childhood, Nicole Rubino. Graphic arts, Natalie Ayudo. Health services with Mrs. Sarati, Jessica Cairns. Horticulture science, Melissa Sawicki. Mechatronics, Maxwell Llewellyn. TV broadcast media, Noah Hudson Peralta. Broadcast journalism, Shane Burkest. That's okay. You take it. All right. How about one big round of applause for all our merit awards? Parents, there is an insert for the program with all of the scholarship recipients and merit award recipients that are on the back ledges where you found your programs. You'll find that insert. We kind of held that from you as a secret, but you can get that for your scrapbooks and graduation parties. At this time, this concludes our award ceremony. Thanks again for coming, and congratulations to the class of 2019.